Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Good evening, one and all. How are we all?
Hey, AJ.
Let's just check that mic first, make sure these guys can hear us this week, eh?
Yep, we're just waiting to see if you can hear us out there. Welcome, Andrew. Welcome, Luke. To wonderful Bathurst, eh?
Everyone's got to love Bathurst.
No, well, I don't. But lucky enough that only about a month ago, I actually got to visit the track and got to drive the old Prado around the circuit, which is great that you can actually do that to the public. Yeah, I was just amazed how much grip it had. It's must have been all resurfaced, getting ready for the big race. When's the big race actually? Is it next Sunday?
Next weekend, yeah. Cheers, Ross. Thanks for letting us know about the sound. That all sorted out. How good's that opening video now, eh? Put your name in lights. Awesome stuff.
Love it.
Good
evening, gentlemen.
Oh, Mark's here too.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, the crew's
we've finally got the whole crew here. I chucked a curveball at everyone around it an hour earlier because it's big 300k at Bathurst. Just something told me we might need all that time. So, given the fact that it's actually the same time for me because we jumped to daylight saving a week earlier than you guys, I decided to run with that. So yeah. We're still getting everything sorted. I'm pleased that sounds okay because I wasn't sure it was going to be after last week.
No, I had a rather long shift today, so I haven't actually had a chance to look through anything at all on Discord. So that's kind of why I'm caught out on that one.
No worries. I think, as I say, I think I caught everyone out, but yeah, I don't know too much about the race, so I won't give too much away. But
yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it myself because I'll be honest, I didn't see much of it. So, yeah, let's see what we can find here.
Well, here we are at Mount Panorama Circuit, Bathurst, New South Wales in Australia. Opened in 1938. Total length is 6.213 kilometres. It originated in around about 1960 with the Armstrong 500. The race was actually held at Phillip Island, like I said last week, but because Phillip Island was deemed too dangerous, they moved it to Bathurst in 1963. So, and ever since then, it's continued, and it's one of the great wonders of Australia, I reckon.
Certainly is. You went round it recently on your recent holiday.
Yeah, like I said, because you weren't here. Yes, I got to drive around there in the Prado, and I said to my friend, I said, do you want to go and look at Bathurst? In being a massive car nut, I didn't have to ask him twice. And yeah, got to drive around there, and it was like I said, it's really nice that they allow you to do it, but you just don't want to get caught speeding because I've heard the fines are astronomical. Beautiful place, Bathurst. It's an old town steeped in massive history.
Yep. Yeah, I took my car around when we bought it, and coming home, we decided that it was one of the things that was a must-do on the way home.
So no lap records in the Prado then, Zippy?
No lap records in the Prado. I can guarantee that.
Not with the trailer on board.
Yeah, so tonight we will we'll have a bit of time to ad lib and say a few things, and I'll let you know about the weebill. It's a bird around Bathurst, because I know everyone's wants their educational done about the birds in Bathurst, the local birds.
The nature section of last week's broadcast was well received, so we've kept that up.
And just for a low-rated driver out there, get stuffed.
And tonight's race is the retro round, so we'll get to have a look at some awesome paints done by drivers.
There were some really good ones out there.
Yep, there certainly were. Right. There we go from here. We've seen the track. Go and find a grid, eh?
Oh, look at that. Look at the car on pole. Looks beautiful. So our very own Phil Manuel has put it on pole with a 207.4. And
Woohoo!
James Broadman in second. Nathan Vivero has put it in third with Ko Kinzel in fourth. Don Grundy in fifth. Will Munro in sixth. Andrew Listener in seventh. Adrian Zippy in eighth.
Woohoo!
Peter
Woohoo!
Verme in ninth. Roy Clark in 10th. Terrell Culligan in 11th. Our own Brad Hayes in 12th.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Mark Peck in 13th. Glenn Collison in 14th. Tommy DeWitt in 15th. Justin Wood in 16th. Andrew Galley in 17th. Daniel Schaefer in 18th. Ernie Tooth in 19th. And Simon Faz make up your top 20.
Mark Howard in 21st and Michael Koloff in 22nd, with Jason Dunn in 23rd and Lester Craig 24th. Sorry. Craig Healy in 25th, Fletcher Christian in 26th, Wayne Shepherd in 27th, and James Cormack in 28th. Richard Barella in 29th, and Reg James in 30th. Ross Watson coming in 31st, and Jeff Sanford 32nd. Dave Galley in 33rd, with Daniel Sherris next to him in 34th. Dave Holly in 35th, and Andrew Johnson in 36th.
Woohoo!
Wah, wah.
Myself in 37th, Dave Duddle in 38th, with Bruce McLeod, who was in race control, with Braden O'Loughlin, Peter Kelleher, and I don't know why Ed's there. He must have been in there as well.
Ed was in race control. Peter Keller started at the back. Yeah.
Oh, which I didn't know that. I didn't know Ed was in there.
Yeah. I think he was driving the safety car, but I'm not really sure. But yeah. But Dave Duddle also with penalties, he had to start at the back. So yes. So unfortunately for him, that's where he had to start. But might have been good luck in the end. But yeah. Obviously, we've only had one race so far. So Darryl Callahan's in first, Roy Clark in second, I'm in third, KO in fourth, Dave Duddle in fifth, James Boardman in sixth, equal sixth with Brendan Cetera, Reg James in the eighth, Will Munro in ninth, and Don Grundy rounding out the top 10 after the first race. So interesting. Everyone, one of the favourite tracks for most people, but also one of the most dangerous.
Yep, 300 kilometres, a very long race.
Very.
Yeah, but before they started, most people noted that the fuel wasn't set to 70%. It was an open; you could fill up as much as you want.
Well,
Was
to be
it?
honest with you, yeah. To be honest with you, full tanks, the car didn't feel so great. So there was no way I was putting full tanks in it anyway.
It must have only been in yours because ours was set to 70%.
We had a full 133.
Let me just say that what size fuel tank we had turned out to be the least of my worries.
I'm hoping you remember what lap that was. Well, I'm sure you do, but
Me?
Yes.
No,
on
I
the top
don't
of the
actually.
mountain with
But
certain.
yeah.
Well, looking at the grid, Phil Manuel, our own teammate, he's been practicing, for the last few weeks, and absolutely nervous that he was going to get it on pole. But it was a great result for Phil. That's his first pole, and that's our first pole for a fair while, I think, since Damon has got one in split two. Great done by James Broadman. Nathan Favero, as a team, we were discussing and we were watching him to see how he was going because he's always been pretty fast. KO, he's still an open book at the moment. We don't know how he's going, but obviously he's going very well. But we haven't seen a lot of him in split three, obviously. Only this is his second race. So Dom Grundy, raced with him and the officials on Monday night, and he was fast in that as well. So I knew he was going to be up there. Will Munro, surprise packet here. He's been practicing all week, and it just shows that he got a top sixth. Andrew Listener, great result from him. I was lucky to scrape in. Peter Verme, I've always known Peter's pretty fast around this track, so I wasn't surprised to see him there. And Roy Clark, the little lurker, scunging into 10th spot with the current championship leader, Daryl Callahan's closely followed behind. But also well done by Brad Hayes for our team as well, coming back to it and getting a good result in qual.
Awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
12.
So, Pete, just pause for a minute. I reckon we'll just push the go button, eh? Get this underway.
Yep. We better get it started. And they're off. There's a car sitting there
There's a car sitting there not doing anything. Look at that.
And 2 in the wall.
And what happened there, Zippy?
I don't know. I had it in first and had the clutch in and pulled the clutch out, and she just wouldn't move. And so I watched all the cars go around me. Whatever I tried, I couldn't get it out of gear. I couldn't get it to move off the line. Then I got collided, and then I tried to put it in reverse, and I couldn't move. And then I noticed that Glenn was behind me, stuck as well. So yes, I just think something happened on the start side. My computer must have froze. Yeah, unfortunately, it put me from the front to right at the back.
Did you forget to turn the ignition on?
My ignition is always on. I just don't know what happened, but yeah, it was a bastard.
Oh, so unfortunate.
But it's a team game, and Phil Manuel is up in the front. I don't know why it's saying Bruce McLeod.
Bruce is winning, actually. Phil's a lap down.
Yeah.
JRC's playing games with you.
STK's playing games with us, I think.
Yeah, STK. Same.
Oh, well, we might just have to hope that it corrects itself, because, yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that.
It should after it goes past the pits.
Yeah, hopefully. There you go, it's corrected itself just now.
Yeah, poor Dave Duddle was waiting in the pits because you had to do a pit start, and he wasn't allowed to go until the last cars crossed the line, and we hadn't even got to the line yet.
Oh,
so he
no.
was waiting and waiting and waiting until race control finally got through to him.
Oh, I see what you're getting at, yeah. Oh, that's a shame too.
Oh,
Anyway, that timing has reset itself, so that's good.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean so far for the first lap.
Someone's paint not showing up properly there.
Yeah, Roy was on before, and we checked his one. His one hadn't shown up either at that stage. But he did say he put it in pretty late or something, so...
You don't need to see Roy's nothing special anyway.
So the biggest mover so far is James McCormick, up 7 spots. We go back down. Peter Callahan's already up 10.
We're under safety car, I believe.
Yep, that'd probably be from my one.
First lap safety car.
And I'm surprised at how many people just backed off. You got to keep racing to the...
The safety car's already out. He was waiting for him to pick him up from the start. Yes, I had to use my fast repair straight away. I don't know if Glenn did or not, but just managed to get out. But we're already one lap down.
So how long did it take for you to be able to go?
Well, we have to wait till the lead car passes you or the safety car passes you before you're allowed to tow.
Yep.
So does that still mean David Duddell's sitting in pits waiting?
No, he got told he was allowed to leave. So he can see that he's on there.
Just left. Yeah, like Hamish just said, it's surprised not more drivers came in
Look,
at the rear.
I'll do a spoiler alert. I came in after the first lap of the restart. I thought, well, we got a full tank. I could do about 27, 29 laps, I think it was. I could do that on one stint. So, and I know from doing the enduro that the tyres actually last quite well. So you might lose a second, but no, I didn't think they were too bad at the end.
Yeah, I came in, topped off.
Yeah, Ross Watson and Mike Roloff came in early.
But we did put the race control. We did give them plenty of work.
It's a track that's going to give you plenty of work if you haven't done practice there. And I didn't do as much practice this week because I was concentrating on the GT3, and then on the Wednesday night, we readjusted my force feedback feeling in the Moser wheel and got it to run 1-to-1. So it was different. It was a lot better than what it was.
How good are some of these paints, guys?
I know.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I don't know. I know that's Marlboro one, or was Marlboro one. That's a Peter Block one.
HCT, yeah.
But obviously with our paints, it was inspired by Kevin Bartlett back in the days. Like I said, I'm a Richmond supporter, and Kevin Bartlett was one of my favourite players. And I remember being as a kid watching Kevin Bartlett on the racetracks. And so I asked Andrew. I said this car, and he agreed to it. And so that was our paints. But I don't know many others.
Yeah, it certainly looked good. It stood out.
Yeah. M1.
Another HCT.
Which is the that's the Moffat 3 back in the day.
I no doubt during the Split 2 broadcast with Hamish and Brett, Hamish will know all the paints off by heart and what they reflect.
Glenn Seaton.
Yeah,
I just thought I was doing well showing them all.
Listeners didn't come up. That's a bit disappointing. What happened to his?
Yeah, hopefully they do show up through the race.
There's Wayne Shepherd's.
I actually reset them before, so I'd say if they're not up there now, they're probably not going to.
Yes, we had Andrew Rushworth in split one. His paint didn't show for the whole race until the last couple of laps.
Reg James.
Reg James bringing out his own clothing line.
Is he?
Yeah, the other shadow car.
I like the Chickadee. I used to love Chickadees.
Bet you ate lots too.
Yep. Ross Watson out there in the no? Mark Korolev. That's
Brett did an amazing job on that. He did say that the striping across the top was meant to go across the top of the doors, but it was just way too hard to work out. Get it to line up properly, so.
Oh, Phil Manuel. I was trying to, even though I was having a shit start, trying to encourage Phil to just relax, take it easy. I said, don't come into pit because, just to make sure that you didn't make that mistake, because you're not allowed to come into pit until the leader crosses the start finishing line off the first race lap
Well,
after a
well, you,
safety
well, you,
car.
you can come in, but it just doesn't count
Yeah, it
as
just
a
doesn't
compulsory
count.
pit
Yep.
stop. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if you've had damage or something, you're gonna have to come in. So yeah, you're allowed to come in. It just doesn't count as a compulsory pit stop.
Yeah, but certainly less fuel you have to put in later.
Yeah, that's right. Some people will still do it, even though it means a third stop, because then they've got full tanks, so they changes up their strategy, doesn't it? Especially
Yeah,
in this
but
case, because
You get a
if you
free
said
kick.
earlier, we actually had 100% fuel tank instead of the 70% it was meant to be, or whatever.
a bit pointless doing it from the front of the pack, at this early.
No, it would, yeah, it would have just been a strategy thing at the back that you would have been trying.
Yeah, at the back, you come in, fill the car up, so your second stop's not as long.
Phil's got control of the field. He's off.
He's gone. That's a good start. He's been setting some great laps in practice, in just getting into the sixes. So just to calm his nerves, get everything right, and we're hoping for big things for him tonight. And you saw he started well by getting pole. Already pulled out to a second lead.
Right up one.
We've got Roy Clark up 2, Daryl Callahan up 2.
Everyone tightly compact coming over the top of the mountain.
It's always nervous that first lap after a safety car.
It is cold tyres. Yeah, for our race we only had the 70% fuel, which made it a bit difficult. Only a few laps to play around with.
Yeah, like I said, I was already a lap down. I thought I would juck right in. So I'd still be at the back of the pack and over clear traffic. And I just filled the car right up. Knew I got that first stop out of the way. And but yeah, I thought I could get 25, 26 laps out of it without the tyres being too bad.
You see all these tightly compacted little battle packs starting to form.
Yeah, not a lot of mistakes so far, is there? That's a good camera angle there, Andrew. I like that. You can see 4 or 5 cars. Wayne Shep.
Yeah, I suppose Serpo's not up a bit further.
Got Jimmy out there in the chat. Hey Jimmy, good to see you. Can't wait to see you back on track.
Some pretty fast speeds coming down the straight. Getting close to that 300km/h mark.
Yep, tyres are starting to get warm now. Everyone's starting to set their fastest times. During the safety car, they're asking me what went wrong with me and all that sort of stuff. Andrew didn't care. He said, "I don't care. I've already passed all these cars."
Made a few positions, yep.
He's going, "This is my night. This is me. I'm going to win this."
I had a car beside me that didn't start on the line, didn't move.
Problem is now that every race that I do, I'm going to be conscious about it.
Yes, just turn your ignition on next time.
Come on.
Slap the wall. Yes, there'll be a fair few bent panels by the end of the race.
We've got Peter Kelleher up 12, who's the biggest mover. Mark Howard up 5. The front's pretty much still roughly where they were, except for Don Grundy up 1. AJ up 4, Dave Holly up 4, Wayne Shepherd up 4, a few guys up 4, Barella, James, Jeff Sanford up 5, Daniel, yeah, so yeah.
New driver, Mark
Peter
Howard
Keller
up
up 12, that's good effort.
Oh,
Look at it.
someone's
Uh-oh.
around. A couple around.
Tony. And
Reg.
James Cormack is in Reg.
And Tooth, Toff.
Oh,
Oh,
bit of
yeah.
grass kit.
Oh,
That was a bit of a panic station.
Look how
How
many
did,
cars
how did they keep that on the track?
with a
Or
controller.
get it back on the track, I mean.
You look at the track, mate. I think that's me in red at the back. Yep.
Look at me, Zippy, up 7 spots.
Yep. Peter Keller already up 15. Where's Duddle? Duddle's up 6 already. But the front really hasn't moved much. Top 7. Feels out to a comfortable 2.3 second lead.
it's just weird seeing so many people up so many positions, but not that many people down positions.
Yeah, I'm down 31. And Glenn down 21. How many more do you want me to go back, Luke?
There's only 7 drivers down positions, 8. There's certainly a lot more up positions.
Yep.
I seem to remember them saying something similar on the Split 1 broadcast, actually.
So we plagiarising by using other people's material.
No, I just mean about, it seems strange that, yeah, so many people have gone up, and yet there's not that many that have gone down.
Well, didn't someone in a real race start at the finish and won? You can do it too, Zippy.
Well, I was actually thinking of you and Dean in the big one, where something happened to your computer and you had to go. You lost internet and you came back in, and you basically at the back and you moved all the way up to. You got to third at one stage, so I had that with
Oh, round.
Brad Hayes.
Brad Hayes.
Not a very, not a very nice spot to be. Don't hit your teammate.
You wait.
Yeah, that was close. I come around the corner there and see the car facing on.
Lap 8. You're being hammered there, Andrew.
Yeah, I think the pressure might have been getting to me a bit.
And it's Ross too. Ross right there.
Not you, Ross. I mean, geez.
Alright, another war slap.
You're not playing for sheep stations, or probably are.
Well, somebody was in the practice session. Rubbed me up, pushed me wide in turn 2. Thank you very much.
I lasted longer than I thought I did. I keep going back there every lap.
Gemma Callahan's up 3, moved into 8. He's gone past Roy. Yes, Ross in the chat, Andrew says you don't play for sheep stations, you just play for the sheep.
Don't give too many secrets there, Ross.
Yeah, Ross had no being a Kiwi.
James Broadman starting off having a beautiful start to the season. First race, great race. Currently in second spot. A little bit of a gap between Nathan Severo and Don Grundy. Got out in 2 seconds. Then Keogh's close following Dom. And then another 2-second gap to Will, who's doing an awesome job in 6th.
I went to this Builders Expo thing on the Thursday and they had a sim rig station set up for kids to race, set times, and it was your rig, AJ.
Sorry, what was that?
I went to this Builders Expo on the Thursday and they had a sim station set up with a couple of sim rigs, and it was your sim rig, the metal frame.
Oh, the MRX one.
Yeah, they had a couple of them set up there for kids to do laps at Bathurst. Quickest time won prizes.
Yeah,
Cool.
did you jump on and kick all the kids off?
No,
Because of your height?
I was too high.
You could easily dress up in the school uniform and get on.
I did show them a photo of my setup and asked if I could do have a go, but no, they wouldn't allow me to.
So was that rig branded MRX or was it branded RaceTech?
It was MRX, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was a company that's Australia-wide that hires out sim rigs for hire.
The top 7 haven't moved. Nearly out to a 2.5 second break. The last thing he would want now would be a safety car.
Shouldn't be
Who
any
would-
more safety cars.
Who would
No.
possibly cause a safety car about now?
I don't know, but you wouldn't want my. I did. I wanted more safety cars, but obviously Phil would not want one.
Nah, because here the safety car's pretty safety car.
Yep.
We only had one.
He's got a beautiful break. He's having a great race so far. We're
So
like
is AJ.
bookends. We're like bookends. He's in the front and I'm the very last. That 10.
Only 39 more laps to go.
Yep. But, we're creaming it. Race control, not much to do. Having a great time. Probably looking up the information on the wee billboard.
Here we go. It's the nature hour.
Is it?
No, not yet. No, I'm just saying what race control. They're easy night so far. There's not much to do, and yeah.
They were saying on the Split 1 broadcast there's a house for sale on Conrod Street.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Worth a lot of money.
Did I hear 15 million mentioned or something?
No, it was only 2.3.
Dave Duddle coming into the pits.
Every year there's usually one up for sale. Noticed. Yeah, built by it and put your base your team there, but everyone come over and live in the house on Conrod Street.
Dave Holly, he's up 6 spots. Who was that singer that died in with the plane crash?
I don't know, who was it, Zippy?
Give us a bit more.
I can't remember. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly, yeah, we'll have to call him now. Buddy Holly, he's the singer, Dave Holly. Dave Buddy Holly.
So you're going to tell me he dies in a plane crash?
He did well. Who knows?
That's not very nice of you, Zippy.
You're just putting words into my mouth. Just like when
Oh no!
who
Tank
could that
slapper.
be? Look at that.
Gee, I
finishing
wouldn't want to be
position.
parked there. Who would park there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I come round the corner and all I could see, I said, oh no.
Oh
Brad
no!
At least you scented your car.
Didn't you warn him that you
Brad
was there?
Hayes.
And to be honest, my car was all usable until that moment when my teammate hit me. Look at it now.
It isn't anymore.
Oh, I
think
think I
I-
need another camera
Oh,
angle.
and there's me going around you.
No. I gave you 0x actually when I come through because it just didn't expect you to be there.
That rear wheel.
Yeah, I
doesn't
must
fit on.
admit it came as a hell of a surprise to me too. That's half the reason why I wasn't on the radio warning everybody. But yeah.
She'll buff out, it's all good.
Yeah, look, I couldn't even drive it off the track. And
Yeah,
just
that-
as a
that
bit of a
rear
backstory with daylight saving and everything else, I was estimating the race was going to finish about 2:30 a.m. my time, and I had this meeting I had to be at like 7:30 in the morning. So, yeah, the moment I hit the wall, I sort of thought, I think we might call it a night.
Well, look, just think of it this way. The only one that hadn't hit you all night from our team was Phil.
Yeah, and that's because he was out in front of me. Yeah, I
People
sort
looking.
of thought it might look like that on the broadcast.
We should see everyone in now. Do their pit stop.
Yep. Here they come. And there they go. Safety car coming out. Phil's going to me, do I pit? Do I pit? I'm going, yes, you pit.
A very tight pit lane.
Brad's out there in the chat, still sending apologies to AJ. After the race, he's going, oh, do you think Andrew will kick me out of the team?
I was the one that parked in his way.
I'll go, of course he will.
Hitting a teammate is horrible, but hitting the team boss, Jesus, it's even worse.
Have you not received the email yet, Brett?
Contract has been cancelled.
And if you look, good old Ross Watson has snuck out to the front.
Oh, sneaky Ross.
Did he pit? Did you pit, Ross?
He only wanted to get a point. That's all it was.
He pitted on lap 1.
He couldn't have pitted. Oh, it says that, but he couldn't have.
He did.
So
I seen him go in.
So that wouldn't have been counted.
No. But
That would have just been to fill the tank, wouldn't it?
And he got that. He's going to get that extra point.
Yep. Where's the retro paint for the safety car?
Dale Callaghan's also taking advantage of the pits, and he's up 6 now, moved up to 5th. Will Munro's dropped a couple now. Keogh's dropped a couple. Where is Roy?
Mark up 17. Peter Kelleher up 24.
4. Yeah, you're having a good start, Mark.
Good strategy. Smart will go in and top off the tank on lap 2.
Roy Clark's down at 11th here. So I'm still trying to get my lap back. Well, everyone's favourite time. Here's the Weebill. Is Australia's smallest bird, measuring approximately 8 to 9 centimetres and weighing at a lousy little 6 grams. With an average wingspan of about 15 centimetres, it has a distinctive stubby bill and is known for its highly active nature as it forages for insects in the Australian woodlands.
What's its mating call, Zippy?
This will be interesting.
I have to find it. I don't know why it's not there. I've just about found it. Its mating process is its courtship displays are before mating. The male will perform displays to attract the female, so it will do dances and all that stuff, and it may involve ruffling its cheek and its head feathers, spreading its wings and fanning its tail.
Do the moonwalk.
I was going to say, it sounds like Zippy on a Friday night.
Yeah.
I don't know how you people say that each week because you've never seen me. But
I have.
I can imagine.
I have.
During the breeding season, both male and female vents will swell. That's their productive glands.
So does yours, doesn't it?
I think everything does, doesn't it? Everything swells. It's called the cloacal kiss. The male mounts the female
On a good night.
often by pushing its tail aside, and the two then briefly press Their vents together is what is known as the cloacal kiss. How romantic is that?
It sounds like it.
We know what
I reckon if you read that to your missus, you'd get lucky.
that
That was beautiful, Zippy.
Just rub them both together.
That's it. That's it. The female can store its sperm for a short period, remaining fertile for several days after mating. Egg laying. The female weebill typically lays 2 to 4 eggs after mating, and these eggs are then incubated by the female alone. Parental care. Both the male and female will take turns to care for the chick until they are ready to fledge.
Ross it off.
poor bugger. He's buggered
Here we
already,
go.
Mike.
And away they go.
Also forgot to ask when we was doing the track guide. There certainly has to be a fair few decks here on Bathurst.
We've done this one before, so that's why I'm bringing out the bird life.
The Zippy's Nature Show.
It was far more romantic.
They reckon that the birds originated from the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Big legs, tiny arms.
Yeah.
I could just picture a T-Rex mating like that.
Look at Ross, up 30 spots. That's definitely M1 award there, the used car award. Bet you by the end of the race there's probably going to be a few cars going to the used car lot there.
Yeah, but he hasn't pitted properly yet, so just no M1 award.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I couldn't tell Phil that because I couldn't tell when Ross had pitted. So I would have just said, just sit back, wait.
Or I said, don't worry, Phil.
I was
Ross is
already curled
another
up in
Kiwi.
bed asleep, I think.
He's got
In
fuel.
the fetal position, trembling from when Brad hit me. It certainly can be a frustrating track, can't it? We all love it, but to drive it can be a car killer, that's for sure. And it bit me hard this time.
Yep.
I think it's one of those tracks where if you finish it, you feel like you should get bonus points.
Up until this point, I was sitting on 0x.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've had good races here too. Like, and when you get one, you really enjoy them. But I mean, me and my son did the 1000 a couple of weeks ago, and just I think we went from 32nd to 15th or something like that. But just finishing normally gets you a good result, but didn't happen for me this week.
Daniel Sheriff?
He's gone round.
Yeah,
Hasn't touched anything though, so that's always a bonus around this place.
Too much power. Should get a penalty there for crossing the white line of pit lane.
I ended up with a 0x finish for the race.
Did you?
Yep. 2 weeks in a row now.
And 2 weeks in a row finished 19th.
I know.
So you have to
Those
change
shapes
the
are
number
pretty
to
slow
19.
though.
Oh, Ross is doing a good job in the front, holding everyone back.
I still need to get that picture of you blowing up so I can put it on the wall for the broadcast.
I'm not going to watch your race until I get that because I'm not going to watch the web wall.
Send me decent photos, or their nude ones are inappropriate.
That's all I've got. Fletcher Christian also doing a great job, up 13 spots. Peter Keller, the big mover and shaker, 24, with Mark Doyle up 17.
I have Craig Healy all over the back of me, which was good race. Trust Craig is is a guy who you can trust having him that close behind you.
Lester's dropping. Something must happen, Lester.
Oh,
It's so unfortunate the paint's not showing.
Here, Chickadee paint.
Bill's trying his hardest to get past Ross.
yep. It's just not. It's just hard. Unless Ross does a real big mistake, it's just hard to pass. Used to be able to go down the straights and you'd be able to get sucked up and you'd be able to just drive past them, but not anymore.
A little
Like
bit of
it's-
damage.
The yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because, like I said to a lot of people, it makes it for great watching. It just makes it hard for racing.
No, it's all about skill driving now, isn't it?
Well, that's why I'm at the back.
And I'm in bed asleep.
Ooh, pinch of the brake there. But he's got a good run.
Yeah, so currently we have got Phil Melwell from AJR up in second spot, and then we've got at the back we've got the last three AJR cars are all at the rear.
One's out, one's in pit lane, one's a lap down.
One of them's not in pit lane. One of them's gone to bed. What are we up? 16 laps in, eh? Peter?
Oh, Peter.
Spin out of the last corner. Easy to do.
Easy to do. I was doing it a lot in practice. Kept trying to put that power down and just spin me around.
Well, if you just jump inside someone's cockpit there and push the reload, see if anyone's paint's reload.
Oh,
What?
James McCormick.
James.
McCormick. Bit of a bugger because he was doing really well. Yeah, I don't want to moz him, but he's definitely got potential for Vero to be in split 2.
Oh, it certainly does.
Mark Peck up 5 spots into the top 10 and to 8th. Will Munro still hanging in there, the top 10. Andrew Listener rounds up the top 10 with the Lurker hanging in 11th. Even with that spin, Peter Kelleher still up 23. And Mark, you're still up 17.
Yep. Now I've got to say the new settings in the wheel are making laps very, very consistent. Might have been a little bit slow, but it was still after the first stop, from the first stop right through to the end, they were constantly in the 210s. There was nothing outside. Oh, I think there was a 2099.
Wow.
see what happens this week at Watkins Glen. I've got a dialed in for the GT3 as well. Haven't picked the car yet because we're at Mexico this week.
Oh, okay, yep. What have you packed furniture, your luggage?
No, don't really want to go to Mexico. I was happy with Le Mans last week. I happily go to Le Mans every week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like Roy Clark's car, all he's done is taken off the writing and removed the hamburger on the roof.
Yeah, Roy was in earlier before we broadcast, and he said he loaded his paint at the last minute or something, and yeah, it hasn't loaded, so that explains that one.
It might load some stage through the race. It's nice to see a lot of drivers turning up for the races.
Yeah, get close to what's it, 39 cars.
See Mike Kolos climbing his way back up from being down the back as well.
And Jason Dunn. Still a long way to go. Still got 30 laps to go.
So down where I am with Craig and Wayne Shepherd, there was a lot of swapping going on between Wayne and Craig. Kept looking in the mirror going, white car, red car, green car, white car, green car.
Phil's finally got past Ross.
That's daring.
At least this season, not too many black and yellow cars, orange cars.
I like the fact I don't like the fact when I did it, but when I was watching cars in front of me hitting that wall and just the sparks flying.
Yep, hoping they had wheel damage.
Yeah. Not really, because it was Brad most of the time in front of me.
I was always very careful at the elbow because last time we ever raced here, it near ruined my race.
Nothing ever happens at the elbow, Luke. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Don't bet on it.
Only got to scrape that wall and it bends your wheel.
The Ross has finally had to pit.
Yep. Oh, okay. Got the point, but moves him right down.
Car there with no window banner on it. Oh, that's right. We can penalty Roy Clark, no window banner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Liz lost all his points. John Van Ray's out in the chat. John, just make sure that you take note of Roy Clark with no banners.
Yep, 10 points. Just make it 20 to make sure he's got it next week.
Push him hard for it. Make it 30.
The track was slowly going up in temperature throughout the race. I think it got up to 29 at the end.
Didn't really notice.
I didn't notice
know
either.
that,
Yeah. I've only got 3 screens, not 20 like you, Luke.
No, the 27-inch, sorry.
Shout out to KO2 for supplying the replay that you're all watching at the moment. Because as we said earlier, I was already tucked up, sound asleep in bed by now.
Yeah, mate, I tried, and that second one I was trying to put through just refused to upload to Google. And I come home today, and as soon as I went out and did it straight away, and it went straight in, I went, "You got to be kidding!"
Yeah, I must admit you threw me with that one you sent me yesterday. I thought, why are my wheels blue?
Yeah,
And then there was silly little things. My wheels were blue, and then I suddenly realised that it was a replay from April or something like that.
good evening, Mike. Hello.
Hey, boys.
How's your race going here? So you're climbing back up from the back of the grid, Mike?
Yep.
You pitted on lap 1, I see.
Yep. Yeah, it was. Go on. Yeah, I got a bit of a nudge from behind, and on the start-finish line had damage, so I went in early and take.
Just playing tippy for it, it's all good.
I think he's on the defibrillator.
Yeah. Have I got you all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We're all waiting for you.
Sorry, I'm watching. Yeah, everything was going on all at once. I got a nudge from behind and had damage at the back. So rather than take a fast repair, I just actually let all the repair work happen. And because we had an open fuel tank, I filled the thing up and thought, well, we'll go for the long run and see how we go. So I was always trundling around at the back of the grid for a fair while. So at this stage, I'm sort of slowly climbing up through the field and going okay, not damaging the car. That was an important part of it for me. And just to see where we finished up, because I knew that it wouldn't really shake out till the end of the race when I didn't have to do a long pit stop and a lot of others still had to do it. So that's what I thought my strategy would be. Don't crash, don't get involved in any crashes, and see how we go. And I got more damage at another point, so I had to take another stop, and I sort of always went in and took tyres and fuel when I could to top it off, so that come the last stint, I would be good to go.
That's what they always say, isn't it? Buy a ticket to the last hour.
Oh, that's really it, Andrew. It is, and so that's what I tried to do.
You joined Split 3?
No. You guys are all too quick. I thought
you were going to say too rough.
No. I'll let you be. You can be as rough as you want. I'll come out the other side of that.
Yeah, it seems to always happen with you. Everything just pass open for you. Will we see that later in the race?
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. It may happen. It may come to pass.
So are you a religious man?
Well, I believe you make your own luck. So, all work to that effect. So, yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. I don't think my imaginary friend is better than your imaginary friend. So,
Yep.
I don't know, my imaginary friend's pretty hot.
well, mate, I can tell you. Okay, I might want to see that imaginary friend, but I'm a firm believer that there's been more sightings of Elvis than Jesus in the last 2,000 years. So, see where we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't
He was groomier too.
I haven't heard.
Imaginary.
Sorry, I haven't heard anyone doing a sighting of Elvis for years.
I know, right? It's gone really quiet.
Usually around the
Gonna say-
peanut butter jars.
Wow.
I was going to say, I thought AJ's imaginary friend was a bit woolly.
So this is tight. Look at this.
Fancy that, another sheep joke.
I had to go there. Well, I'm surprised Zippy didn't beat me to it. But
No, look, you know, I'll let you take one.
Back in a second, guys.
I know you've probably spoken about it earlier, but how good were some of these retro liveries?
I know.
they were really good.
It actually was really cool because, like, you're looking at the Diet Coke livery here, you know, the Paul Morris one and all that sort of stuff. And I actually started doing driving instruction for the Performance Driving Centre when Diet Coke was on board with the 2-litre BMWs and so forth, and then, you know, Morris ran the Commodore later on and some stuff. Morris and Brabham and those people around. So it was really cool to see that. But I think it was who's that gentleman that runs on the controller? McCormack, yeah, running the Chickadee sponsored car, which was I remember watching or being at Bathurst and watching that car race and win with Graham Bailey and Alan Grice at the wheel. So it sort of brought back memories of my younger days driving down to Bathurst from Brisbane and camping on the mountain and all those sort of crazy things that we did when we were young and stupid. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah,
I remembered the car, but I don't remember the drivers. But I remember the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah,
I think, James had one, and Dave Galley had a Chickadee one, and the Shadow Boys and the Chevs had Chickadee on there.
Oh,
So
they're
whoa,
bang.
there's someone.
Tap.
I remember coming out of pit lane and thinking, who the hell's beside me? And I'm trying to get attention of our drivers. Who's beside me in pit lane, for Christ's sake? Let me through. It was Dave Galley.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Really good. And Mark, your guys' cars with the Pan Am, is it a Moffat Capri?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. They look good. They look really good. What's his name? Brett Fisher did those, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. That's a really good job. Shout out to Brett for that. That's a cracker.
They's doing a great job.
Yeah, no, you're right. There is some there's some good paints out there, that's for sure. Good to see.
Yeah, that Capri was a great looking car in its day. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'd forgot about it. I remember it being. I remember the Brute. Actually, I do remember it now. After seeing it, thinking I knew exactly what it was. It's what my memories, but it went to a green colour with a Brute 33 on it for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it did.
Phil Manuel's in the pit.
Oh,
Someone stopped on track.
Oh,
not a great place to be stopped.
who is that?
It looked like was it either.
Who's moving down the field?
No one.
Wasn't Fletcher. It was.
The sheriffs.
Yeah, it could have been Sheriff.
Yeah, it could have been Sheriff.
Yep, sheriff.
I think, I won't say anything.
Why not, Timmy? You all want to know.
Because
now.
I don't want to be a spoiler alert.
All those liveries. I see Reg James had a
Oh my! He goes
the
to
86.
show.
Oh, it was
Hey,
before you were
Roy.
here. That's why I knew you weren't here before.
Who wasn't here?
When I was here before.
Oh, I was on. I was just doing something else, and I was seeing it in. Then you guys are now thinking, "No, you won't start it yet. You'll be right. I've got plenty of time. I've got oodles of time." And I had hamburger cooking in the oven. I'm going, "Yeah, I've got plenty of time." And then all of a sudden, I hear the music start, and I'm going, "What the hell?"
Oh yeah, I read the message at 5:30 saying it's at 5:30.
They're coming into the pits. So is that
Safety
But,
car.
Faz has stayed out, doing his typical, I'm going to stay out there.
No, Faz actually didn't have radio comms.
Oh,
He
okay.
couldn't hear race control and some of the drivers.
Ah.
And Lester, Andrew and I putting it on Lester that he forgot to tell Simon that there was a safety car.
Ah, okay.
A few
Will
drivers.
Munro in the lead.
Going for the extra points.
Yeah. So you don't get to see this stuff when you're racing.
I knew that there was a few people that didn't pit at this point because this was the I could get home from this. We could all get home from this point. So
Yeah. Well, that's I had to make. Yeah, I had to make the call. I came in as well to try and get back onto that lead lap, get a drive around.
Yous were lucky we couldn't get home until lap 30, 31.
yeah, I had that number in my head until I did the full fuel on that very first safety car. Oh, sorry, the second safety car. I filled the tank to 133 litres. So I only needed like 43 litres or something at the stop.
Yeah, I was pretty much the same, Roy.
Yeah.
I only did a very short stop.
Yeah, we had a
well-
car blow a motor on lap 30, which was enough for everyone to get home. So everyone been on the same strategy the whole race. Oh, we never got to see Bruce spin it in the safety car coming out of the pit.
No, we didn't. I saw that in someone's replay. Was it Bruce or was it Ed?
I think it was Bruce.
Oh, Bruce. It's okay.
It's Bruce out there at the moment.
Here's a weird fact for you too, just for your animal bird lovers out there. 97% of birds don't have penises.
This is becoming an obsession for you, isn't it?
It
Glad
is.
I'm not a bird.
Well, that basically evolved over years because for protection and for what do you call it? Balance, aerodynamics and balance. I never knew that.
Could you click the reload paint on the SDK there, AJ? While we're under safety?
What?
Click reload in the SDK while we're under safety.
Yeah, I already did that.
In
You know what?
SDK?
And you know what birds have penises?
Penguins.
Caitlin
No,
Jenner?
we learnt that last week. No.
No,
Bruce-
it's
Sorry, Bruce Jenner.
ducks and geese, ostriches and emus, and the kiwi bird. They have penises. That's amazing, isn't it? You feel special, Andrew, knowing one of your
Well-
native birds has got a penis?
More than I ever would.
Do sheep have penises?
I met a
Well, it's
Kiwi
not a
bird.
bird. You met a kiwi bird, yeah.
Her name was
But I
Lola.
hope she didn't have a penis.
Her name was Lola.
Oh, Lola.
Safety car in.
Safety car's in.
At 25. So we're just about halfway. Just over half. Will Munro's got the lead. Go for it, Will. Fletcher Christian up 24 spots into second. Simon the Faz up 17 with Mark Howard up 17. Jeff Stanford up 27. And Ernie Toth up 13.
But they're all the non-pitters to the top six.
Yep, top
Yep.
6, yep.
So James Boardman is technically leading.
Yeah, lap 24. But
We've got James in there who hasn't pitted.
Oh, KO's taking him.
now it's taken him, yeah. What happened to Bill? He was out comfortably leading the race at this point, and all of a sudden he was back.
Yeah,
behind where I expected him to be.
if I remember rightly, he might have pitted earlier, but what did he pit on 24? What did it say? on lap 23. I think he pitted before
Yeah.
the safety car came out.
Ah, okay.
That put him, you know,
They got
back
held up
back a
in
bit.
traffic. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're not taking the fuel out to calculate for the safety car.
And I don't think he knew that the other guys hadn't pitted, so it was like, oh, bloody hell, I'm down this far back. So Callahan doing another great job.
So going into pit lane, I got a 4X from car behind, who underestimated me slowing up because I didn't want to speed, and got me. So that was my, yeah, I was quite annoyed because I was hoping to get through that with a 0X.
There's another great livery.
Yeah, they're great ones.
Yeah.
Those.
There was about 3 of those ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm disappointed my zipper livery is not showing up, but that's all right.
Is this in regard to me, a zippy thing, is it?
No, bar. My team's bar, so of course I had to have a zipper livery. Anyone who's a 90s or early 2000s Formula 1 fan should know what that one is.
Oh, God.
Is there a paint up in the liveries for people to see?
No, you should be able to remember the first zipper liveries, which were of Pooh jeans, PWH jeans. They had a denim all over the car, and then a big zipper right up the bottom.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
From, that was a European, like DTM.
TTM or the old
Something like that.
Coupe, whatever it was.
I remember back in the days of records, there used to be a album cover with the big zip up the front.
Yes. 45. I used to have a 45 with something like that on it.
These were 33s, the albums.
Maybe it was a Dr. Hook album.
Oh, Dr. Hook, yes. Didn't mind a bit of Dr. Hook.
There you go, Channel 9 livery. Used to be a dark blue though, that car. Not black.
Is it? Looked black to me at
Nah,
the
it was
showroom
dark
at Bathurst.
It was one year there, Roy, where it was black and yellow, and Zippy happened to pick that year.
Oh, okay.
It's normally, you're right, it was blue and orange, and when in all the other pictures I found, but that's actually, I don't know why we picked that. It was probably an omen for this race, but the black and yellow one was the one that ended up on its roof in real life.
Yeah, no, it looks good, but you did a really good job. I mean, I like the Diet Coke paint scheme as well, and Andrew Listener's one. That looks
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? It reminds me of the old days of the yo-yo.
Yes.
Okay.
I was wondering if he was going to get out and punch somebody at the end of the race, but that was all
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing myself. It was that Longhurst and Morris, wasn't it?
Yeah. At Winton. Tony was well and truly tired of Paul at that stage. It wasn't the race so much, it's the build-up of being in the team and when they were teammates together and back at the drive centre for an awful long time. That was the culmination of it. Yeah, Tony was on his way out the door.
You think of after all these safety cars, I'm still not on the lead lap.
Yeah, but considering how far you fell back.
Yeah, I know, but still. Carnage, that's what I wanted. I wanted carnage.
Well, I
Can
reckon
we
we should
jump
go
on?
Pecky?
Can we jump on Pecky? Yeah, I was going to say Pecky.
Either Pecky or Craig Healy. He's a good onboard as well. As I said to the boys earlier, it was a bit of KOTD. Kissed on the...
Digital.
Yeah, that's-
Is that what you're saying?
Very much so.
Roger that. There's a Peter Jackson livery there.
Yep.
And that looks quite
Yeah,
nice.
Kmart one. Yep.
Yep.
I like Travis's home one, the Peter Jackson. The Peterbred.
So from what I've been told, lap 29, lap
Is,
38, lap
yep.
43, and lap 35 is the
Well-
ones to follow.
Yep, we need to be on Pecky now.
Give us a look at your pick.
Yep, let's see Big Pecky.
Right up behind you.
Yep, so we're all going to have a bit of a shot at James McCormack here. I liked his Chickadee paint scheme, it's quite good.
A little bit loose coming out of the last corner on the dirt.
Old John Van Ray's in the chat. He's just going. He has to go and round up Bulldog. So he's gone and said goodbye.
A little bit of rub and
Oh,
Oh!
chaos!
Oh!
Oh,
and you'll see Craig
Oh,
nearly just comes
oh.
screaming through, doesn't hit a car, somehow makes
Oh.
it through.
No.
I did the
No.
same on the grass.
Oh, what?
oh, Jesus!
What is this? Slow down, people!
Get off the grass.
There were guys that just came streaming over the hill there, just flat out. And on my screen, I could see the dust and the smoke ahead of me, so I rolled out of it. I only clipped one car, and another car rolled out in front of me, and someone came shooting across in front of me and pinballed it out the road. So that's all I touched.
People, brakes. Use them.
Oh, there we go. Paints have updated. I've got my zipper paint on now.
Yeah, I
Oh, now,
just reloaded trading paints for the third time, and this time it's picked it up.
Yeah, I was looking in my rear vision mirror and I could see the boys getting closer and closer together, and next thing I just saw two cars flying off in different directions in my rear vision mirror. So
There's quite a few caught up in that one.
crash was so intense it loaded paint.
Yes, and and someone out there got a radio ban.
yes.
Who was that?
Oh,
Maybe a very short, angry man.
Well, that only narrows it down to half the field.
Someone who may have to use a phone book to see the steering wheel in his car.
and it's not you. It's not you, Luke.
No. Nice looking livery there.
There you go. It's good.
Half and half.
Half phase 4, half bar. The boys ran it in Scops, but I thought it'd be a good one to run because it's got the zipper.
So they haven't called a safety car yet, have they?
Yeah, have to.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Can't see it.
There's quite a few in.
Nice shell on there. Look at your game positions there, Zippy.
Yes, this is it. I'm going. Oh, I'll get my lap back now.
Oh, you want to hope you didn't use your fast repair early.
I did. I did. I used it on after the start.
Yeah, you would have,
All
eh?
that one.
Not even lap 1. I didn't even cross the line. It's great to the new sponsor for driver of the day, the M1 driver of the day, used cars. I think one of the big bosses down there is Darren Crosby out
Correct.
there, and the shop is at 3413 Pacific Highway in Slacks Creek, Queensland. Yes, it's great for him to jump on board while Jimmy's been floating around Paris and living the good life. If you want a nice used car, just go and give Darren a message and see what he can do for you. He said today that there'll be a huge discount for vets drivers. So yeah, so having a look through the thing, having a look through the catalogue now, the cars, they're very reasonably priced. Yes, 2016 Ford Ranger, yeah, and a few there. So yes, go out and give him a call if you're after a used car, and he'll look after you. M1 used cars. There we go.
So
Car of the day.
if you get car of the day, do you get a bigger discount?
Well, you can only try, can't you, Luke?
I think you get double the discount you get as a vet's driver.
No, it's very, very nice of M1 to. I think also I heard on somewhere in the Discord that given a bit of money towards Ban the Blade as well. So yeah,
The Michael Stewart Foundation. Yep.
so it's very
Great
nice of
boy.
him. Very nice. It's not very often you can say nice things about a used car salesman, but we will try very hard.
We'll try just for today.
Is that like the other used car salesman we've got on board as well?
Oh, we won't mention him yet, will we? We'll get through to him on another date.
I'm sure Mark's only got good things to say about him.
I would say so.
You reckon?
Well, quick, give him the pause button. Look, it's very nice. I mean, vets wouldn't be vets without sponsors and all that sort of stuff to help pay for awards and prizes and hats and all that sort of stuff. And also the money to go towards setting up the tracks, day in, day out. So yes, it's great to have a sponsorship like that, and it's well received. And thank you very much, M1.
While we do another lap, can we go and have a look at through the paints again, just to see if there's any we missed?
Let's start from the start and work our way through.
We've got the old 1984 Marlboro Big Banger livery there, followed by what would be with the black and the red would be a Yokohama.
Not a Daily Planet car?
Advan. Oh, it could be Daily Planet too, yeah. But with the stripes, Yokohama or Advan in Europe ran in the WEC cars in the 80s, ran that sort of thing.
Behind that, we've got.
Where's Hamish? She should be able to tell us what it is. Yeah, you're probably right, Yokohama.
Rocky.
Pecky.
That's Callahan.
I know, but Pecky takes the glory for everybody.
Yep.
Phil Mowell. Favero.
This was a good one.
Yep. Yes.
I think that's probably one of the most synonymous cars around, wouldn't it?
Yep, 100%.
More than one brand of car too.
Yeah, you could have had it on your Mustang because, Sierras ran that colour scheme for a long time too, didn't it?
The Mobil sponsored BMW and Sierra that Brock drove. And then he did do a Holden version of that too, didn't he?
Yeah, the VN.
Okay, there you go.
These Alan Moffat dealer team ones looked really good.
Oh, yeah, that's
really
it, Alan
nice.
Moffat.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
It's not original putting a zipper on the front of the car.
I know.
I know. Sorry. Been there, done that.
The Jackson colours.
Yep. Amen.
Kmart. Yeah.
Moffat Capri. Yep. Yeah, this is a Benetton colours. For Teo Fabi and Gerhard Berger, 85-86 era.
Very good. Chickadee car looked really good. The two of them that are in the
race.
Grice and Bailey. Another one.
Ooh. That I
Morris.
really think that was probably one of the best ones.
It did look nice and clean, didn't it? Yeah.
That Willis didn't come up. Is it odd? Maybe he wasn't close enough to the crash.
Yep.
It was just like a Jensen Button.
Like a Braun one, I would assume.
Yeah, Braun. Yeah, Braun Jensen.
I like the Shell.
Shell, HSV.
Yep.
Oh, the old Roadways car, run by Alan Grice and Simon Harrington eventually in a different SDP colours as well, ran that car. Oh, this guy, unbelievable. Solid brawn colours, yep. Controller motorsport's pretty good.
Oh, bit damaged that one.
Did you see the booster seat?
Oh,
Luke of all 5'2".
Yeah, I was going to
Legend.
say. I thought
Same
Luke
height,
was in
Zippy.
You're selling booster seats, aren't
There
you,
you
Luke?
go. Will's was supposed to be the Pennzoil Skyline R34.
Oh, that
Sorry,
would
Hamish. Yeah, Will's. Yeah. You never know. It may still come up Hamish, unless he's removed it from his trading pages.
So everyone's done their second pit now.
Yep.
KO is in the lead. Boardman second. Daryl third. Phil in fourth. Nathan Favero in fifth. Dom Grundy in sixth. Roy Clark in seventh. Craig Healy in eighth. Jason Dunn moved all the way up into ninth, and Daniel Schaefer rounding up the top 10. And away we go.
So what lap are we looking for next?
18 laps to go.
35. Somebody said 35 or something.
And I've caught up to the lead lap,
Ooh.
but still way back.
Hey,
And now time to dominate. Look at him.
Yeah, and I had old tyres, and the guys behind me all came in and pitted, and they had fresh tyres.
So do we know we're going to keep an eye on for lap 35?
Lap 35, we've got to keep an eye on Will. He said to stay on Faz at lap 35.
how do the rest of you guys find the racing with KO after 2 rounds?
Yeah, good. Yeah, got a lot of respect for him. He's really good.
He's
He was too quick for me here.
really dedicated. He's very dedicated, very serious about getting better and learning. I got to meet him at the meetup up in Brisbane when John Henry came up. Lovely guy. Really
I'm
nice.
more interested to see if he's actually got a Brazilian.
Well,
Hey, we can't talk about his wife like that.
well, she's Russian, so
And she's Russian.
she is.
She's Russian all the way over the place.
oh,
Oh, who's that? Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy the Wolf.
It was so easy, but to make that mistake.
Yeah, I was racing in the middle of him, and I've actually pushed him over and hit the wall going up the hill. So I got a penalty for that, but I did redress it.
Oh, Zippy.
So my apologise, Tommy DeWitt.
Oop.
Well, Mark Howard.
Mark Howard.
Take that
Yeah,
one, too.
and now he has to wait.
Whoa. Another one in.
James. Is it James?
James Cormick, I'd suggest so, yeah.
Yep.
Craig Healy just sneaking his way up 17 spots into 8th. Mark, you're up there in 25 spots.
Yep. And I'm breathing on Richard, who had a little bit of damage on the rear bumper, which didn't help him.
Dave Buddy Holly up 19.
He is a bit of a musician,
That's what I was referring it for.
but I mean, he's also a Richmond supporter, so you can't go too far with it.
What's up, why?
I know I'm going to roast in hell for that. There'll be a reply coming back to me soon.
No, not by me. I don't know.
No. I know from Dave.
Okay.
I bet
Does
David
he-
Bathurst as well about a couple of years ago. Good guy.
Is he in a band? Is he or?
He does a lot of composing and working with bands and so forth. I'm not I would not like to speak for him. I don't know if he's actually in a band, but he's quite accomplished as a musician. So I believe he does freelance work with people. But he should probably explain that better than I. But he is quite talented.
Oh, bit of smoke up there. Let him in.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, that's hurt.
what?
He lost a few spots there.
And
Got
look at
right
the
next to him.
background.
Little lurker lurking behind him.
Yep, don't
Yeah.
let him through.
I'll come back to bite you later.
At 34, still a way to go.
Don Grundy's been doing well so this season. The only driver still where he started.
Yep. Oh no, James is in second.
Oh, yep.
I know you're short, but you could just have to look up a little bit higher.
I know. Oh,
Nope.
someone's around.
Oh,
Bang into the fence.
Oh,
Really?
Richard. Yeah.
Richard Rella.
Corella. Okay.
Just to touch the grass.
I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. I'm up to 24th now from where I was. I was thinking,
I was
you know,
just going to say it's pretty good recovery, really.
I will take that. You know, just maybe a couple more, but you know,
No, you just dropped one.
well, this is when I had Dave Diddell and DeWitt follow me.
You think you're feeling pretty good, Jesus?
Yeah, well, yeah, I was.
From someone who started at the back of the field,
Yeah, you're up to 26 spots.
All right, lap 35.
I think about 5x.
I think we need to
At
be
this
on
stage
Will,
too.
did we? Was it Will?
No, no, I'm Faz.
Faz.
Baz, okay.
So far, everything's looking good.
Evening, Phil. Half mute.
He's half you.
Is that AJR? Is Team AJR half mute?
He can hear the abuse, he just can't defend it. That's
Bargain. That's the best way.
I know it's so
In,
good, isn't
in it.
It's just very good.
Worked it out. Hi, Phil.
Not happy, doesn't want to talk.
it? He's definitely an AJR driver because this is just like bloody Zippy all over again when he joined the room earlier.
G'day, gents.
There he is.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Sitting in third here, Phil. Sitting comfortable.
Yeah, it was going alright at this point.
At this point.
So Simon has got Lester behind him, teammate, and Reg just in front.
Yeah, I had Nathan all over me at the start of the race. And just wouldn't leave me alone.
Let's see what happens here.
The only one breathing easy at the moment is KO. He's a second and a half ahead of everyone.
Oh, he's going to go for a dive. Clip.
See, it would mean... Anyway, I just stayed out wide and tried to keep the run on the outside.
Oh, another tip.
Oh,
Got him.
Oh, I bet you there's people that's come around that corner going, I've got too much.
Pretty good effort from you, Zippy, at this point after the start.
Yeah, like I said a minute ago, I was feeling comfortable there. I was just sitting. Oh.
That's a bit unfortunate.
10 points a car. He's going for a record.
Just making up little gains here and there.
Yeah, I was the same. I was up 2 spots now because of thanks to Mr. Farrington. He gifted me 2 spots, but yeah, I was sort of thinking, yep, okay, we're starting to come to the point now where we should have good tyres, still reasonable tyres, and others should be starting to get a bit saggy.
Yeah, look at Nathan below me. Right up under my bumper.
Got a little bit of damage there.
Yeah, that's not helping you. That's eliminating a bit of straight line. I know on the Mustang, yeah, as soon as you pop that bar out the front, you're down on straight line speed.
I'm happy to use that as an excuse.
Well, that's why KO's driving away from me. And I'm sitting here watching the 4 of you all fight going, someone's going to die here.
Yeah.
Nice shell helix, mate.
Craig Healy up 17. Mark, you're up 26. Jason Dunn sneaking up there, up 14. Jeff Sanford up 15. Ross Watson up 12. And David Dardell starting from the back, up 15.
Dave Holly up 20.
Lester Craig up 12.
Yeah, Lester had a pretty good race. He made a couple of errors, but yeah, still managed to work his way through. Lester struggles a little bit because most of the cars he drives for GT3 all on the wrong side of the car. So.
There's an art to getting used to it, isn't it?
Yes.
Do we start watching KO yet?
No.
Nah, Darryl. I reckon next lap. Mr. Cullen. We need to give M1 some coverage.
I know the season's early, but he's had a good start, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was up to 3rd until he went off the road just before. So, I mean, the pace is there. He started behind me. I mean, Bathurst is not. I'm not a Bathurst specialist, so I can't do 206s like Phil.
Occasionally.
Yeah, no, I still can't do them occasionally. I think my fastest ever lap was in qualifying, which was the 208.1 I did in qualifying. And I still don't know where that came from.
Yeah, well for me it was the ASR stuff doing counts laps throughout the off season and doing obviously a lot of laps through that certainly helped me for this, but yeah, it's a bloody fun track, but it's also hard.
There is another incident I remember. I don't remember what lap between Peter Burmese and Dave Douglas.
This one's going to be short.
I think that was
And it's all about making you happy, Mark. I'm all about making you happy.
At this point in time, I didn't really have a lot for Daniel. I was just hoping he'd scrape a wall somewhere and do some damage so that I could pop inside the top 10. And I would have been happy with
You
that.
mean like hitting the wall like that?
Oh,
Ooh. That was solid.
Yeah, he clipped the inside of Forest Elbow. And so, obviously, you know, Craig and Jason Dunn go through.
Yeah.
And as I said, once that Rio bar pops out of the front of the Mustang, your straight line speed's gone.
But if iRacing are listening, I want to see the American version mirrors on these cars next season. Because these ones are got too much drag on them.
oh, someone's obviously gone off there.
Phil.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah, it was, because you came back to us, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
did a brain fade and went deep on the last corner.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Pecky. I think
Oh,
he needs a tyre sponsor as
okay.
well.
He wasn't too
Yeah,
happy. It
on.
was Marcus Scott.
He's not driving that one.
Really?
Ain't going anywhere.
I wonder why he
Yeah.
wasn't so happy.
do we go back up to the front, Louis?
Yeah.
Do you need a tow? What do you reckon?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I saw him.
I did
He
laugh
got-
at that.
He got he bounced off to the left, and I thought, oh God, that's another couple of spots. And then he's bounced back on the track, and I've just collected him. So yeah, that was my race.
Oh,
But yep, let's go to the front. KO's doing an awesome job. He's got quite a bit of a lead, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did.
he does.
He does.
He does.
KO was saying with his racing last season, he's still very, very hard on tyres. He's got a lot of tyre wear. So he's still struggling to make that all work properly for him to look after the tyres but maintain the speed.
Well, that's what I'm liking about the M1 guys, because they seem to do that too. I feel like they chew their tyres out.
I'm just, it's fair warning that if anyone helps him to figure that out, he'll be voted out of vets very quickly.
Yep.
Because if he figures out how to not wear his tyres and maintain his speed, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Could that be something to do with maybe an FOV or his force feedback? Isn't
Possibly just the aggressiveness of steering inputs.
yeah.
But I mean, he's got the pace anyway, so you know it's a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? You know, the faster you go, the more you're going to wear stuff. But he's probably a little bit heavy on the throttle on application. So he suffered a little bit last season from understeer, and that's just getting on the throttle too quick and pushing the front end out. So you wind on the lock harder and you start to scrub the tyres away.
No, he's definitely not getting on the throttle quick. He needs to get on it harder, faster.
Yes, smack it harder, yeah, absolutely, much earlier.
And by this stage, race control, you could just see they just had enough.
They went alone.
Well, I think this is where they decided they were going to go through all the penalties and get them all sorted out. And get all the bad boys sorted.
And by this stage, I'm sitting there. I couldn't get my car to start fixing itself. I don't know why, but I'm thinking, oh, half of me was going, well, at least I've got me 37 laps up. The other half is like, if I only just missed him, I could have been in the top, up close to the top 20. And I was looking through there, and there was Roy up there, and there was Callahan up there, and I'm going, oh God, I'm losing grip already. But in the same token, I had to try and console Phil. He was bleeding by this stage.
Oh, what to know? I was all over the radio. Yeah, I wasn't a happy camper. But it was all about to happen, wasn't it?
But gotta say, I do enjoy the long races here. I'm very much a long race person.
I'm the
Yeah,
same.
I'm the same, Mark.
very
Yep.
Enduro racing. Mind you, there wasn't a whole lot of enduro about this. With the speed of the field, if like seriously, you have a look at the field, and you know, I'm no fast bloke, and I'm always second to the bottom half of the field and all that sort of stuff. But you look at the pace of the guys, and then how close a lot of the times were. You didn't have to be that much quicker in qualifying to jump a number of spots up the grid. It was very easy to do, and with a car that doesn't draft very well, and you struggle with tyres and so forth, and you're really running quite hard all the time, you've got to be running right behind the guy in front of you, hoping he makes a mistake, because if he doesn't, you're not going to pass him. And you're with that group of people. So you sort of get used to running in a pack of cars at a comfortable pace that you're working on. But the minute you have, like that accident that we saw, a whole pile of guys came forward. And so suddenly you're up mixed in, and with a few that pitted and a few that didn't, you're mixed in with guys that are only 1 or 2 tenths faster, and so they're always looking to get through. And you've got to push, or you'll just get swallowed. So the whole race, I mean, you know, we were probably okay there for a bit, weren't we, Mark? In that we were sitting up the back, but you know, you didn't relax, but you could have a comfortable pace, and safety cars brought us back into contention later on. But from about halfway through, you had to be running basically as a flat-out sprint the whole time. There was no, from an endurance point of view, there was no babying the car and running at 9 tenths. It was as hard as you could go, or you were going to go down the field.
Absolutely. There was no looking after tyres. It was pretty much go as quick as you could for every lap.
That's exactly right, yep.
Yeah.
You couldn't, with all the safety cars, with everybody bunched up, you couldn't relax or just hang back to say half a second behind the guy in front of you to give you a look at all the corners to be smooth. You just had to tuck in behind them and keep going hard, otherwise you were going to get jumped.
Well, that didn't work, because that's what I'd actually done when I was behind Darryl. Was I backed off a little bit and went, I'll just sit back because I think these guys are going to crash. And then he did in front of me when he clipped the wall, and it wouldn't have mattered whether I was right up beside him or where I was driving into the side of him, because you've committed to the corner, you've already got your braking corner.
Look, absolutely fair play. That happens when somebody goes sideways in front of you and all goes pear-shaped. That's what's going to happen. But you couldn't afford to be just taking that little, running at 9 tenths or 9.5 tenths. You had to be at 10 tenths the whole time. Otherwise, the guy behind you was all over you. And at a place like this, there's no little mistakes.
Nah.
When you get bumped and you turn, you're in a wall somewhere usually. It's very unlucky if you don't actually hit anything, or you come away from it unscathed, but you might have lost 5, 6, 7, 10 spots.
Yeah.
Just a little off.
It's watching all the damaged cars go past.
Yeah, all the way around.
Well, I remember last time we raced here, I think I was in the top 10 and spun going into Forest Elbow with like a lap or two to go, and went from inside the top 10 to one of the last place cars. Didn't get hit, but
that's it.
Couldn't get back on the track, so I was facing the wrong way, and
that's it.
Wait for everybody to go by and then turn around and go.
And this was the safety car I didn't want, because I didn't want to have Andrew Listener all over the back of my bumper bar.
Well, it definitely puts the pressure on you, doesn't it, to go. You've got to keep going. It's like, okay, have I got enough fuel?
But the thing is you have to watch the car in front, and then you have to watch the car behind, because that car in front just clips the wall. You have to back off, and then you look in your mirror to see, have they seen that, or are they going to try and make that move?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there are a lot of people in that position where they don't see it or they ignore to see it and try and make a move on you.
Then you got a number of cars who are up the front who are damaged, so they're slower on the straights anyway. So, I mean, Phil,
Yep.
yours bent, mine's bent, Daryl's is bent.
Mine's asleep.
And these cars, when you're down on horsepower, that's when people can get that run down the straight, even though there's not much of a toe. That little bit of aero damage is just enough to be able to get up close enough to somebody to put that pressure on for the nose down the inside, or do nothing and force them to go off because they were too busy watching you not do anything.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think when Nathan was following me, I just couldn't understand why I couldn't. He was all over me, and I just could not get a gap on him. Whereas at the start of the race, when my car was fresh, I had clean air in front of me, and it was, I was going along nicely. But as soon as that car gets a little bit of damage, everyone's just all over you.
Yep.
I think this is the lap the race car will come in, pace car.
Is it coming yet, or is it?
No, it's still out.
Yeah.
I think he'll come in now.
How many safety cars?
They've done the
Probably
wave
one
rounds
more
already.
yet.
We had, what, 4?
Yeah, it's more than we had the entire of last season.
Yeah, it
The
is.
entire of the last 2
Bathurst
seasons.
will do that to you, though.
Uh,
Yeah, no, another lap, yeah.
Another lap. Oh.
That's what I said. I felt like this went on for a while because I think race control just went, let's calm everybody down. We're going to go through all of the calls so that when we go back to racing, everyone who's been naughty is going to get their punishment, and we'll go from there.
They did a great job. They were certainly under the pump for this whole race.
There's so much going on. And I mean, we all think there was so much going on, and we only saw that little bit of the race that we were involved in.
That's right.
Yes, Bathurst. It's not over until it's over with Bathurst. You just don't know what's going to happen. And that's probably makes the more fun of it. Like I said, you survive it. You
What's
feel
special
like
about it, isn't it? Yep.
And I think a 300k race that's when people start making mistakes, because you're getting tired at the end of a 300k race. I mean, obviously you guys in New Zealand are getting a bit tighter because of the hour difference at the moment.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to see how it would have all panned out if I'd done the full race. Like, I think I'd have been... it definitely would have been a fair bit of fatigue at the end there.
But this stage, really...
Not to mention how my Friday probably would have gone. But, yeah. I'm disappointed, though. It was... I was definitely looking at that as the biggest race of the season. So, yeah, it's a shame not to put on a good show.
But the thing... I can't even remember what I was going to bloody say now.
It was about birds?
Oh, yeah.
I think we covered the mating season.
Yeah, I heard that while I was out.
There's only 8 laps to go. Not much could happen in the 8 laps.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, would you?
I might gain a spot or 2, I think. Ready to give it a crack.
Well, you got slightly fresher tyres than most of us that are in front of you, haven't you?
I do. I actually pitted on that last stop, even though I didn't need to, because most of the cars around me were going in anyway.
Yeah.
So I figured I could jump a whole pile of them, or I'm going to have a whole pile of people behind me with fresher tyres. So I went with it and just took tyres. I was already good for fuel.
Yeah.
And that helped me come out, and I jumped 1 or 2 spots there with people that were still taking tyres or taking repairs.
Yeah.
So, Roy?
Yeah.
What were you thinking when you could see me on the reality?
I was sitting there going, well, like Craig and I were in the same room. He'd already told me he'd been fighting with you earlier, so I already knew you were going through with him, right? And I could see it, so I was like, that is a real big result, because I knew how far you had both come up, as well as Dunny. And they got past both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I let Dunny around early in the race and thought he can go. He can just go. I don't want to battle with Dunny, but I didn't mind battling with Craig and who else was in that battle with us?
Daniel.
Awesome drive by Jeff Sanford too, coming up.
Wayne Shepherd.
Oh, yeah. It was a bit of a
Yeah,
quiet
he's-
race. I expected, he's normally with us. Just hasn't been his rounds the first two, I feel like.
Who's that? Wayne Shepherd?
Yeah.
He qualified well last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like the race didn't come to him.
Tell me about it. 0x race coming close to the end on 15th and got turned and thrown off the circuit going through Hayshed.
I just had hot off the press. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I am going to say it. But I heard that Wayne Shepherd has left Infinity.
Oh,
And where is he going?
Where to?
I've got no idea. I just got told that he's left the team, so might be wanting to start his own one or something. Don't know if Hamish can confirm that or not,
AJ's on the Discord right
or if
now.
he knows.
Yeah.
All right, can we,
here we
Andrew?
go.
Andrew, can we have a front view looking back from
I
KO's
reckon.
car?
I think this is a good spot to be sitting from. So as I said, I was with Healy, and we come out of this corner, and he goes, "Imagine if the 5 cars in front of me crashed. We could win this race." To which I replied, "You're an idiot. That ain't gonna happen."
Well,
Craig's ever the optimist though.
Ah, I know. Well, that's why he's been out fishing all day, and he's not here.
at this
Because I
point,
don't-
I'd pretty much just decided that this is where I'm going to finish. I'm not pushing. I'm just going to try and defend my position, and I'm just going to stay here. I think I said that to you, Zippy. And yeah, things are about to certainly unfold.
Well, I've got a damaged
Oh,
car.
I was
so I'm
looking
just
for-
trying to hang on to Dunny because I couldn't go straight next week.
Whoa, look how close he is.
I was looking to gain at least one more, but then I was going to have to defend from Andrew.
James Borman's, he's another one who's going to have to watch for the season too, because he's really picked up.
Absolutely.
KO across the top of the mountain there. He's just pulled that little bit of a gap.
Yeah. Home and hosed.
Keep it together, nice and easy. Do this for another 8 laps or 7
I'm
laps.
on the track.
It's only 7 laps. He's home, isn't he?
Yep. Simple. We race
Round the
away from
elbow.
everyone.
A little tap.
Uh-oh.
Was there a tap?
Yeah, you hit
No,
the
he
wall.
hit the
yeah.
wall.
He hit the wall.
Hit
Yeah.
the wall. Wide.
Oh, is that you, Mark?
Oh,
Is that you, Mark?
Yeah, that was me.
Left turn.
And I was stuck
Look
there
at it.
against the wall, just going off my tree.
Like I said to
Okay.
Roy, I said to Roy, my pit guy's going. There's a car stopped on the left, so I went right, and I just into everyone.
So I'm sitting here with a damaged car going, there's 8-9 seconds back.
Oh.
Should I pit and fix my car? Or should I just hang out? And I went, "Ah, bugger it, I'll just hang out. Because I'm in 3rd spot now, so all of a sudden there's...
Absolutely.
You can't just throw that away.
No, it's too late.
or they're missing bumpers.
A lot of wheels not turning either. I got to the chase and went, oh, I can't turn.
There was part of me hoped that there wasn't going to be a safety car call because I'm thinking, I'm clear, I don't have to worry about any of the fast guys coming because we've got a big gap on everybody.
Look at the top 9, huge gains.
Yeah. And Craig Healy's now got the lead.
Yep.
They all just cruised on by while we were all stuck there.
And I don't even know how we did it because it was the same as when I came around the corner a few corners earlier with Darryl, where he got sideways right in front of me and I hit the brakes and slid into him. Somehow the three of us just got enough turn to get around the pile of cars crashing.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember thinking to myself, geez, I wish I'd just
Safety car.
hung off a little
Ah.
bit and just let him go.
Another one.
Well,
By
what
this
was quite
stage,
amazing when you watch the replay of that accident in many respects, there were cars still at the back of the field when you can hear the cars crashing ahead of you. I could hear that before I saw it, and knew to just roll out of it a little bit, gave myself just a split-second reaction time, and came round the corner, see a pile of cars and clear on the left, so I just turned left, and I got a 1x for running on the grass.
Yep.
And passed 8-9 cars while they're all log jammed in there. But if you watch the replay further back, there were people still flat out coming around the corner and then hitting the brakes and just sliding straight into the back of the cars in front of them.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was target fixation, and
But
you know,
like
when the eyes go, the car follows.
But like I
So-
said, when my pit man was saying there's a car on the left, it didn't tell me there's a huge pile up. So I said I went to the right. But as soon as you got around that corner, the cars were that far piled backwards. You had no choice. You put the brake on and hit someone.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is I was back in 19th, and I had slowed enough, gone left, and gone around a whole pile of cars, and there was still about 7 or 8 cars behind me that went into the back of the group of people.
Yep. That
So
ran
they
into
had
the
time
wall.
to react, and they didn't. And they didn't look, they didn't think, they just went down, saw everyone's there, hit the brakes, skid straight into them.
Yep.
And you're sort of looking at it going, well, that's target fixation. That's what happens in real life. And it takes just a moment of just rolling out the throttle and then using your eyes to see where you need to go. It paid off well for me.
Wonder if Mr. Healy will run this paint scheme for the rest of the year. Maybe Dunny will as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He would have been thinking, how good is this at this point? Bloody hell.
I was just sitting there afterwards just going, how did you even call that? He goes, I didn't think it would happen.
You never know what'll happen at Bathurst.
Oh,
Yeah, Lester Craig, he's up a lot. Ross,
Yeah,
up
Lester
23.
gained a lot out of that.
Dave Duddell, up 24 spots.
yeah, started from the pits and look at him.
Yes, Ross Watson, you were in the best place. If nothing's going to happen, it's going to open. The floodgates will open right in front of you. You'll be able to drive through them as well. Well done, Ross.
There's a few people in there cheering for Dunny. That was a great drive to get to that point. Just kept it all clean, same as Craig. Kept it clean and found
They
their way
didn't keep it-
through every... There's not a scratch on their cars. They literally drove through every one of those crashes we've looked at from the back of the field.
He drove into the back of me before we crossed the start-finish line at the start. Absolutely drilled me from behind. Because with that accident, whatever it was that happened, and you could see the smoke and see a car go spearing off to the right, so I went left, rolled out the throttle, and he absolutely drilled me. That's why I went in lap 1, and then changed my fuel strategy and repaired the car, which eventually I thanked him for at the end of the race, because it put me in the back of the field and away from all the rubbish.
And you're up.
That was a late go there. And all I tried to do here was just stick to the back of the boys because I knew my car was a sitting duck if I didn't.
Yeah, this late in the race, after a safety car, the heart would be beaten.
No, mine wasn't because it was sitting in the pit.
The worst thing was I had a fast repair sitting there. I just couldn't get the car in to get it fixed. So
Well, I lost my fast repair because I got nailed going in pit lane, and it used it because it was
yeah.
My pit guy was so close, and I just couldn't get down to turn it off.
So the only thing I was thinking here is the M1 car is just as damaged as mine. So as long as I can keep in the tow and hope that these boys behind him start to fight, and I'm a good chance of hanging on here, hopefully. But, you know, we've seen what can happen in the amount of laps we've got left still, so so much more that can still unfold. And he keeps mine.
I was thinking to myself at this stage, I was happy to be in the top 20. I thought that would be a good result. And then I was sitting here thinking, well, okay, Dom in front of me, that car's got damage all over it, so it's got to be slowed up. So I just concentrated on trying to get a run on him somewhere so that we could make a run on him with it, because the tow really didn't do anything.
No, you've got to get the exit. That's what you've got to work on.
That's exactly what it was, yeah. Yeah, you just, and I thought, yeah, oh, I'd really like to finish in the top 10 here. That'll be nice.
You look at his profile pic, he looks pretty worried you've been behind him.
Yeah,
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, but have a look at this. Have a look at this. He fights back. He absolutely fights back.
Plenty of worthy candidates for the old M1 Driver of the Week at this point.
Damage of the day. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Pecky would win that then.
Yeah. He destroyed 2 cars in one race. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I felt for him. All right, Pecky.
Yeah. Hang around this pack with Fermi and these guys. All cars with that front, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the
Yep.
race. Everyone's using every bit of their fast repair and everything else they've got. And how many people have come in, pitted, waited till they had to go again, come back in and pitted again under the safety car. At least there was so much time that you could have fixed your car.
I didn't even look to see how long I had for repairs. I just jumped out the car and jumped in behind the other guys and sort of helped them out the spot for them.
Dunny and Craig have just gone because I've got no straight line for them.
Did Daryl have a bit of damage too? Because he wasn't catching you.
Yeah, no, he was as damaged as I was. So because I got the tow from Craig and Dunny, that was what gave me the gap on him. And I think I cranked the throttle up to 7 for the end of the race just to give me every possible advantage I could have. As well, I didn't have straight line speed. I was hoping for that extra punch out of the corners just to sort of pull away a little bit.
You and Daryl, the only 2 drivers in the top 10 that were close to the top 10 at the start.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we started, I think, 10th and 11th, and
Yeah.
3rd and 4th now. But he did cost me, the 4X cost me the perfect race. So, well, actually, then I took to the grass when that big one happened anyway, so there would have been hardly anyone who got a incident-free rate.
I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue. That'd be interesting. I doubt it, though. Unless...
Because I know Craig's got an X. I don't know about Dunny. I don't know. Oh, well, he would have because him and Mike came together.
Yeah. He would have it. Absolutely.
Actually, Daniel Schaefer, does he... Oh, there it goes now. I was going to say, he was there and then all of a sudden he wasn't. I looked in the... And something happened to him there. There you go. I don't know what it was.
That's the spot I was looking for too.
Yeah.
Finches would have got through it.
It's going to be a hard...
I think Daniel he's dropped from, he was in 5th and he's dropped down to 8th, so might have had a little bit of a slide coming into the elbow or something like that.
Yeah, somebody's disappeared because I'm bumped at this point up to 9th.
Yeah, and then Faz has got a drive through, but he's made the right decision with that many laps to go. You just run the thing and try and put the distance between everybody instead of going in.
So there were no one come out of this was 0x. The lowest was 2 drivers with 4.
Yeah.
Healy
Craig
and
Healy?
oh no, yeah, Healy and James Corbin.
Yeah, there you go. And we all know where James got those 4.
Absolutely.
Lap 48.
Yeah, battle was still happening. Out into the marbles.
As annoyed as I was, I'd still do it all again tomorrow. It was a lot of fun. Bathurst
I would
always
too.
is.
Oh,
I would too, yeah.
I reckon bring back Phillip Island.
Totally as it is.
Big of a track. Hate it.
Yeah, I reckon we can it for the ongoing seasons.
oh.
It's funny. I like it. I think it's a good rhythm circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Brenton, but yeah, it's a shit track.
I went down there on Thursday, had a look at the track. They've got a nice little go-kart track at the side of it.
You ran out of fuel crossing the bridge on the way
I
home?
did not run out of fuel.
I was going to say, you didn't run out of fuel on your holiday either, did you?
Wow.
No, I didn't run out of fuel on my holiday. No.
So that's a sore point, then, is it?
Oh, I don't know why you even bring it up. It was so long ago.
But I beat you, and that's why it's there. Zippy and I were having a great race, and then all of a sudden,
Oh,
I pitted,
Andy.
and Zippy.
Oh, that's who you want to look at is Ernie Toth.
Yeah, Ernie and I came together.
Yeah, you weren't the only ones. Poor old
Oh.
Ernie didn't have a good.
Geez,
I
Mike,
think
you moved up, haven't you?
Yeah.
geez.
Yeah,
Last
I'm
lap?
8th. Yep. And remember, Faz has got a drive-through.
Yep.
So across the line and yeah, I walked away with 7.
Ernie
Oh,
was
I
in the
can't believe you gave it away.
Oh, it's sorry, it's final lap. Oh, we're not finished yet. Oops. On the game.
Not
Just
long.
rewind.
Wasn't
It's
long
all right,
ago.
it's not-
Ernie was in the top 10, wasn't he?
It's on the way.
Yep, and Dom.
So what do we think when we get Adelaide and Pukekohe? You know, a season where we have all Australian tracks or tracks that the supercars have raced at, because we could use
It'd be great.
Coda, you can
Can't wait.
use Oran Park. We all know how much we love Oran Park.
Oh, love it.
Not in this lifetime.
In the rain.
Yeah, but there's a big
Oh,
difference
God, no.
between last time we raced at Oran Park and if we did it now, because the splits are a lot.
No,
closer
it's not,
It's
because
not
we
like
had
did
we had 48 cars on track. We're still going to have 38. You're only going to be 10 short of last time. There was a hell of a lot of cars on track that day.
Yeah, but there was a lot of variation in everyone's speed, whereas you don't tend to have that now with the splits.
But on the flip side of that is it makes people more desperate,
Mm-hmm.
as Ernie Toth found out on the last lap here. He got hit twice within 2 corners.
So here he is, fisherman of the day, Craig Healy.
I hope you bought a lottery ticket after this.
Well, no, he wouldn't buy it. No, he used every bit of luck he did to get through all of those crashes. So completely pointless.
Doesn't matter.
Well done,
done.
Craig.
Good on him, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great on
Well
him.
done,
Yeah.
Craig.
Great
You got
drive.
me there.
Him and Dunny. Yep. Look at
Because there's
both him
still a
and
lot of
Dunny.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
fast people behind him, so he
Yep.
had to
Well
still
done,
be up
Dunny.
there.
Kind of regretting letting Dunny through now. I should have held him up a bit.
Yeah, right. There's Roy. That's next.
Right. Daryl?
Just lurking behind there.
That's it.
Lurking. That's like I said, bad result for me personally, but yeah, it was an interesting race. It was full on with lots of stuff happening on the whole race.
Well, as I said, I'd have been happy with the top 10.
Yeah. That's what, like I
Yeah.
said to you today. I mean, I would have been happy with a top 10 as well. But fantastic drive by Craig Healy, Jason Dunn as well. It's going to be a hard one picking driver of the day, the M1 used cars driver of the day. I'm heading towards either Craig Healy for the win or Jason Dunn. I thought that was a great race. But special mention to David Duddle too, from starting from the pits and up 26 spots into 12th. Obviously,
27
Ross Watson, Lester Craig, great job. Michael, yourself up 15.
Cheers.
There's Fletcher Christian, and Dave Holly as well.
Yeah.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a tough one.
I like
How many straight cars there are.
What about KO for all the excitement?
That'd be the M1 damage car of the day then, if it was KO.
I think my thought is to go with Craig. I think he's
Yeah.
he's been there. He's had a win. It's a good drive, and that's not taking anything away from Jason.
No.
But you've got to be there, and you've got to be consistent.
Yep.
Lucky.
Kept it clean. Yep.
Yep. You got to have a bit of luck, and he, those last laps because Dunny's not slow.
No.
And Craig just held him off and kept going. So
Yeah.
reeled off good laps. My vote would go for Craig.
Agreed.
My vote.
Agreed. Yep.
Good drive, Craig.
Well
Well
done,
done.
Craig.
Mate. Good looking car too, just quietly.
There we go.
Nice.
The car of the day.
Like
It's
I
probably
said,
the best used car on the circuit at the moment, considering what some of the others look like, I'll tell you.
It's the only one intact.
Like I said before, if you're after a used car, go and see Darren Crosby, and he'll help you out.
There's plenty of wrecks now in there.
Yeah, that car's looking way too straight, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Well, there you go. Phillip Island's going to be in every second season.
So's this one.
Great. Thanks, Bruce. I have to have a word to you when I catch up.
And the money that I donated to Bruce McLeod is well worth it.
There you go. Here's a fun fact for you, Zippy. You want to drop fun facts out there? The real version of this car was actually brought out of the museum and put onto the track in February this year. And one of the winning drivers in Jackie X was there and was actually photographed next to it.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yep. I remember the car. I just I remember the old days.
A certain member of my team had that car sitting in his lunchroom at work not so long ago either.
Nice. Yep. And while Mr. X was around, I actually got a selfie with him too. It was awesome walking through the pits. Nobody knew who he was. So I was sitting there going, that's Jackie X. And the people are going, who? So you got to be kidding me. You don't know who Jackie X is. Oh, my God. Like Mr. Lamar.
He was on, what was he on the other day? The F1, I think Azerbaijan, or maybe it was the race before. They were interviewing him and he had all his Genesis gear on and everything else.
That's what he was actually at Bathurst for. He ran the Genesis car around around the circuit and so forth. He's obviously an ambassador for them. But yeah, no, he was there at Bathurst in February this year. It was wonderful.
And you're saying Bathurst is next weekend, next Sunday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's for the 1,000. Yes.
Yeah. So anyone going up there to watch it, just make sure that you keep an eye out for the wee billbirds. All right. Just remember if you see them, they're very small, so they're hard to see.
The wee billbirds.
Hopefully, Split 2 has this much excitement.
Oh, please.
That's up next.
Can't it be anywhere near as
And
exciting?
we've got Watkins Glen next week.
The
Did a few laps there earlier. Setup feels good.
Has it got the chicane?
No,
Yes.
Zippy, it doesn't. No.
Thank God for that.
The bus stop.
Just drive straight ahead. Drive straight ahead, Zippy. It's all good.
Oh.
You don't have to use it.
Yeah, it's only advisory, mate. It's only advisory.
It's not compulsory.
And when they've had a bit of a facelift too. There's bit of different curbing and that sort of thing there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it all seemed Feel the right
Awesome in
today.
the
So,
GT cars.
yeah.
It's a nice track, that one, actually.
And,
It is.
and us Australians, not the Kiwis, don't forget the clock goes forward 1 hour from 2 to 3. So make sure you get up nice and early.
So do I get to sleep in or not?
No, you don't. You lose an hour.
You've had enough sleep, Luke.
You said you had today off.
Just before we go, Craig did leave me some sponsors to thank.
While you're waiting for that, while you're looking for that, Roy, go for it.
No,
Yeah, no, do Craig's. Do Craig's. He's the winner.
yeah. So Craig just wanted me to thank us guys for doing the broadcast and all of his team and EWT Racing and their sponsors, GMK Logistics, RaceKraft Simulations, all things hearing, A Training, and that was about it. So yeah, well done to Craig.
Did he happen to thank the? Did he happen to thank the top 5 for the carnage?
I think he thanked the heavens for opening up.
I think he felt that was he brought that on for himself. That was my
Yep.
Yeah, he called it.
He called it, didn't he?
He did. He called it like half a lap before. So I think that was him.
Yeah, we were watching after the race, and we thought Phil was like saying, "Oh, I wonder what caused that accident." And we've got stuffed up KO, but we went and watched a replay, and yeah, he definitely hit the wall twice on the left. So yes.
Yep. That was so easy to do because you're trying to get in as tight as you can, so you can get a good run down the straight.
Yep.
Yeah, under all sorts of pressure he was. So the first 5, at least the first 5 cars were bumper to bumper at that point. So you can't blame him.
And who does Jason Dunn drive for?
Southern Cross, so that's Hoffy's boys.
I think I saw before Hoffy that did say that that's his first podium for the Southern Cross. So well done, Dunny. Well, good effort, and well done to the Southern Cross boys.
Yeah, well done, Dunny.
Yep, well done.
Yep. Right,
and here, do we listen to Roy or not?
No, we do every week.
Roy. Yeah, go Roy.
Every week, please.
Hang on, I'll just make sure you wake me up after Luke.
Yeah. I'd like to thank the Academy. Nice and quick. Tacker, Grundy's Waste, One Sport. Obviously, the guys at Locked On, the guys at Phase 4, and obviously my team Bar. Thanks for all their help, and that's it. And thanks for broadcast vets, RaceKraft, all the guys involved in the league.
Well done.
Well done, Roy.
Awesome stuff.
See you Monday night, I suppose.
Well done, Roy.
Yes, Monday night. You going to be there, Phil? Going to get some practice at?
Yeah, I'll have a go. I'll go. I've had a couple of laps around there, so I don't mind it. So hopefully my luck can change this week.
Well, there's a few of us got a public holiday on Monday, so there's no reason why we shouldn't have a big turnout for Strength of Field on Monday.
But we do want to make sure that you do know that from a team perspective, it was an awesome qualifying by you. So well done for your first qual.
Thanks, Ivy.
Well done, mate.
Bad luck, mate. I really thought you were the man to catch.
Yeah, well, if the old safety car could have stayed away, it would have been nice. But, yeah, that's what it is. You know, that's all what Bathurst can throw at you. So.
All right, that's it. Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Track to the ground with the 8 sound. Oh, you're so steel, but the racing's real.